So hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do Temu makeup brushes review. Yes, I did my entire face using brushes that I buy from Temu. So if you want to know what I think about them brushes, continue watching the video. Okay, it's not supposed to happen. Let's see if we can come back to normal. Okay, let us see. Okay, I don't think these things will need to wash because but the way how it was smelling like chemical, everything smells like chemical. I don't know if my nose is still sensitive to thing, but it shouldn't be. Right, I can see when it dry. Let's have a little bit. Everything wash. Okay, so I put this face down so because I know the water will end up dripping down to the bottom of it, and I don't think the water will dry on this side, so I'm putting it face down. Right, we'll see how it looks tomorrow. But everything will look good so far when you're washing. The only thing I'm watching is this kind of what is that kind of texture in between it? What is that? But anyways, I think I'm gonna use this bag for the little cheap shades that I get. Yeah, these cheap shades. But anyways, everything wash, and we shall see how it work out when I'm ready to do a full face of makeup. I'll use these brushes alone. Hello and welcome back. So we are going to begin. Let's go use the Temu brushes and see if we're good. Most likely I'll be doing a voiceover because I'm in a hurry. I have time to sit down and talk, chit chat or whatever. But if I say something, yeah, rather than that, then Agents of Shield in the background. So there's that. So I just going to prime my face with the L'Oreal primer. One is for large pores and the next one is for oily skin. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Priming my face with that. So I'm starting off with my eyebrows, and so much brushes I don't know which one to choose. But anyways, let's find a brush for my eyebrows and start. Okay, so both this spoolie and the brush I end up using for my eyebrows are double-ended brush. I personally do not like double-ended brushes, okay, because of storage. Right? The main reason I don't like it because of how storing it. I mean, one end had to be at the bottom of the container, and if that end at the bottom of the container, the bristles will mash up eventually, or they get bent up on the form or whatever. But anyways, that is my personal reason why I do not like double-ended brushes unless you're storing it lying down. But for me, I don't store my brushes lying down. My brushes just be in like a glass container or something like that. But you know what? For a makeup kit, like if you're going to do makeup for people, it will work because it really store the brushes in containers like that. It is be in a bag or something, so it will be lying down. So I guess for a makeup kit, it makes sense, but for me personally, I don't like it. But anyways, I like the brush so far. They're nice, they're soft, they're not too harsh, and me personally, I prefer brushes a little softer. I like it dense, but not hard. I like it soft, if you understand what I'm saying. So you see how soft that is? I love that. because it means it will be able to blend properly without pulling my eyelid. And I have a problem with anything pulling my eyelids, okay, because my eyelids is not tight, okay. I'm not a spring chicken, okay. I'm not that old, but I'm not a spring chicken, so my skin not like it used to be, okay. So I like soft brushes like this. See how soft it is, see how nice it blending, and I'm not pulling my skin as well. I love. Right, the one of them eyeshadows that you apply with your finger, okay, this get really nice peel off with your finger. But watch my face, I'm surprised. I look good with the brush. And I can control how much of the pigment I want with the brush. So like I say, for the price, listen, I sorry, I will buy Temu makeup brushes from now on. The only thing though, I still don't know how long it's going to last. Because, first impressions is one thing, but we gotta see how long it's gonna last. The longevity, the life, the shelf life of the brushes. But so far, I'm really enjoying these brushes. Yeah, good watching that show. Anyways, now on further first. See how soft that brush is. Normally, I just use a brush with a little more density for doing the cream setting up under my eyes and stuff. So I custom with a little more pull. But this was very gentle. As you could see for yourself, there's not much pulling of my skin with that brush. It's more blending of the product with the brush than pulling of my skin, which is what I want and what I personally looking for, because like I say, I ain't no spring chicken, and I know I should be doing a better job with my skin, but home girl is just soap and go. I know I don't even put on cream. That's real bad. I need to change that. But anyways, off topic. Yeah, this brush, I'm loving this brush so far. I already loving this brush. As you can see, it is very soft, very gentle. I'm not accustomed to this density of a brush using for this particular part of my eyes, but I think I should start to use something softer like this brush, especially for that eye area there, because trying to prevent sagging, even though I ain't doing much, but it's still trying to prevent it. Okay, you know what, if it is I making it better, let me not make it worse. Now for this, as you can see, it set properly. Remember how it had a big bubble when it was when I was washing it? But it looked good. It come back to normal. So I guess I could wash it. I don't know how much washes it could take, but we shall see. But I really love it. To see how I get all up in the corner, all up in the nooks and crannies. I love it. I love it. I just really appreciate how this brush soft. I really do. I really do. As you can see, look, and not much pulling on my eyes. I don't understand. You know what? Maybe a little better understand when I lying in my eyes. You can see what I'm talking about. Me personally, I believe this is the wrong shade foundation. It is too light. You needed to get something darker. But anyways, that will be another time. Or I could, use bronzer or whatever, contour or whatever to make it look more like me. But anyways, I know what we're here for. We're here for the brushes. Okay? We're here for the brushes. Now look at how soft that brush is. Alright, let's start with the blending. Okay, it is very soft. I liked how soft it was. I just find the brushes small, in my opinion. Them when you back, I find the brushes and I'm small. I thought it would be bigger. I just find it small for that big surface area I had to cover my face. So I'm gonna draw back with it. I like how it's soft, but it's small. Even though it's small, I did get a really nice blender. Now on to my next foundation. Boom, boom, boom. And this one too, I don't know, like I have foundation blindness. I feel like I got the wrong shade, cause I find this real light for my complexion. I was only used 400, but I just find this real light. I don't know what went on. It looking normal under them bright lights, but like when I flash on my phone, I find again a white cast. Anyways, I know what we're here for. We're here for the brushes. So once again, I'm going to use that same brush to blend out the foundation. And as you can see, I like it. It is working nice. My only drawback is that I find the brush very small. Okay, like seriously, who that's supposed to work on? A child, a toddler? Is that a toddler's brush? Is that a toddler's face brush? Like seriously. Now we're going to use a cream blush. Let's see how it blends out with the brush. And this is how I normally put on this blush anyways. I will start off with my fingers and then I'll blend it out with a brush. I really like this blush. It is very cute. I love the color and everything, And it's blended nice and nice and evenly. It don't be too harsh or too much back and out to try and get the color to diffuse. So I like this blush. I must say I am enjoying this little piece of sponge thingy way too much because it's just reaching all the little spots, you see between the eyes there, that under eye area, between the nose and the eye. Oh, it's just reaching. It's reaching the city side nose there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now we are on to setting the face. We're going to use this flat brush here for the powder. As you can see, it is very soft, like the rest of them. The whole brush set, in my opinion, very soft. And I am here for it. I like it. To be honest, I like it. Yeah, I do. I really do. I just wish the face brushes like this was a little bit bigger, but I like the softness. Now on for the eyeliner. Now this is what I was talking about. Do you see them creases on my eyelids? You seen it? You seen it? Yeah, I seen it too. But anyways, you see how the brush gliding on my eyelid, and I can get a nice crisp look with the gel liner. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is what I'm talking about. The brush is not pulling my eyelid with it because the brush is not hard and stiff, and it is an eyeliner brush. It is an angle liner brush. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's that kind of brush. And you see, it's not pulling my eyelid with it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love. I really like this brush. This brush set is a win. The face brushes is just it's too small in my opinion. But other than that, I like the brush set. Okay, back with the palette, and we are now going to do the bottom part of my eyelids. Kiss, kiss, baby, time for the lips. Anyways, there's a Jordana eye pencil. Lip pencil, lip liner. Yeah. I think the color is called Fudge, I believe. Yeah. Yes, I'm using that brush to blend the eye pencil out. So two things that work here. The eye pencil needs to be one of those nice soft eye pencil, and let them stiff, hard, dry lip liner, eye pencil, whatever you want to use. And the brush is, I've been saying it in this entire video, soft. But hold on, I forget to put in a little inner corner tear duct shimmery eyeshadow, so I'm gonna do that now. And this is one of them pencil brush on them, and it is the density that I like. It is not okay. This is the only one that's not too soft, and I like it that way. Now back to the lips. I'm just going to use these two lip gloss. I really like this lip gloss because it does last very, very, very long. Anyways, on the brushes, I generally like them. Okay, what does make me like brushes is that it's not too hard, not too stiff, because okay, certain brushes could be a little slightly stiff, but I don't like any brushes that's stiff at all. Even he wants to do the eyeliner, because when it's stiff, it will pull the skin instead of gliding on top of the skin to do your eyeliner. If you understand what I'm saying, right? Because look at my eyelids. I like a old woman. I'm being real. The eyelids not tight, it's not sleek, it's not like them young girl people who does do the injection or whatever, or whoever does do whatever the specialties to get the skin tight. My skin not tight, it's loose, right? So for me to get a nice kind of crisp eyeliner with gel eyeliner, I need a brush that's not stiff. If the brush is stiff, it will move the skin with the brush and it will not get the nice crisp line. So that's why I don't like stiff brushes, and gel eyeliner had to be smooth. Them two things, right? To get a good eyeliner, the gel eyeliner had to be smooth and the brush had to be stiff. Okay. Other than that, the brushes did not fray out on me, and I did wash the brushes and it did not fray out on me. So that is a good thing. That is a very good thing because listen, I could not use some brushes without washing it. The only downfall and drawback with that set is that it smells like, oh my god, it smells like plastic. But anyways, do hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.